students, today our topic displacement relation in progressive waves. So what is the progressive waves? Suppose if the wave is propagating in the medium, the particles of the medium moving in a simple harmonic motion and they produce the waves. The waves are moving in forward direction, they cannot come back. So at that time, these are called the progressive waves. At that time, these particles at any instant of time get some displacement with respect to origin. We want derive an expression for that displacement of the particles of the medium. It's related. Let us, we are taking this is the one, we are taking a surface wave. This is the x-axis, this one is y-axis. In this y-axis, this is the positive y-axis, this is the negative y-axis. Here just you consider as a origin. In the case of formation of disturbance, means a disturbance is formed related to wave motion is there. In this case, the particles are oscillating, means they are moving with respect to origin, either to and fro or forth and back. Here we are taking with respect to origin, particles are moving in this case along y-axis. Let us consider. Suppose if you take the one particle related, it's along positive y-axis, the maximum displacement is we are taking as a OM. That is the maximum displacement of the particle. It is called as a amplitude. So along positive y-axis, it's getting maximum displacement. That's why its value we are taking as a plus A. Again, what happened? This particle moving downwards and reach the origin. Again, origin to it's moving downward direction to a point N. So this ON is taken as a amplitude, but it is negative because of its negative y direction. Due to this vibration, what happened? The wave is, if you take the transverse wave, the wave is propagating along positive x-axis. Along positive x-axis. So here O to A, maximum displacement, that is nothing but amplitude. From M to O, again O to N. This is maximum displacement along negative y-axis. That is also maximum displacement. It is equal to amplitude. Here, actually, if the particle origin to displace one of the point S, here time we are taking with respect to origin. So origin we are taking as a reference for the time taken. So from O to S, a particle displace, the particle of the medium displace y distance. How much? Y. It displaces y in t0 seconds. So in t0 seconds, particle displacement is y. Here, this particle of the medium is in a simple harmonic motion. That's why the displacement of this particle we are taking as a sin omega t0. A sin omega t0 means the maximum displacement of the particle in a medium is A. in t naught seconds, what is the displacement of the particle? Y. The displacement of the particle is y. Due to oscillations of this particle or due to the disturbance of this particle, let us at t naught seconds a wave is formed. This generated wave moving along positive x-axis like this. Moving along positive x-axis like this, for example. Okay. This wave propagating along positive x-axis with velocity v. With velocity v. Due to the vibration of this particle of the medium with respect to origin, the wave start from O, where if the particle is at y displacement, at t naught seconds, the wave started from the origin and travel x distance along x-axis. If the wave reach a point P, along x-axis displacement is x. Here this particle with respect to origin moving along y-axis. Similarly, all particles of the medium along x-axis, each and every particles also oscillating along y-axis. It means particles are oscillating along y-axis, but wave is moving along x-axis with v velocity. Okay. Now, at t seconds, suppose the wave along x-axis reached to the P point, at which time? In t seconds. So, when the wave is starting, at that time, what is the time? T naught. When the wave reaches to the P point, at which time? In t seconds. Means, in t minus t naught seconds, the wave travels along x-axis x distance in t minus t naught time interval. Wave propagating along x-axis, how much? X displacement. How much? X displacement. Okay. In this case, the wave velocity is how much? V. The wave velocity is V along x-axis. Displacement of wave in t minus t naught seconds is how much? X from this explanation. Wave velocity is V. Displacement of the wave in t minus t naught seconds is equal to how much? X. Okay. Then, generally from the definition of velocity, rate of change of displacement is called as the velocity. So, the time taken for wave to travel x distance can be written as displacement by velocity. The time taken for wave to travel along x distance, to travel x distance can be written as x by v. From which concept? V is equal to displacement by time. From this, x is equal to t is equal to x by v. Okay. Already here we discussed that in t minus t naught time interval, wave propagating along x-axis is x displacement. The time taken for a wave travel x distance is equal to how much? X by v. From above explanation, what you can write? T minus t naught is equal to x by v, and t naught is equal to t minus x by v. T naught is equal to t minus x by v. Okay. But from this equation, for example, if you take that this is equation number 1, from equation 1, what we observe? At t naught seconds, with respect to origin, at t naught seconds, particle of the medium having y displacement. From this, after t seconds, the displacement of the particle along y-axis also y. Means at t naught seconds, what is the displacement? Y. From t naught to t seconds, what is the displacement? Y. It means that t naught can be written as t minus x by v. Means at t naught seconds, from this after the x by v time, after x by v time also its displacement is y. So this is the one of the explanation. Means this particle and these particles are different, but the particles are along y-axis at that time have a same displacement. Here you consider. Means particles are not moving along x-axis. Particles are moving along y-axis. At t naught seconds, what is the displacement of the particle at that instant? Here also, medium particle of the same medium having a same displacement at after the x by y time interval from this t naught. So that is the explanation here. So from this you substitute the t naught value in this equation 1. So from 1 what you can write? Y is equal to a sin omega into, in the place of t naught you substitute that t minus x by v. T minus x by v. So y is equal to a sin omega t minus omega by v into x. Here omega is the angular velocity. The angular velocity omega can be written as the total angular displacement by time period 2 pi by t, or it can be written as 2 pi f. This f indicates the frequency. The reciprocal of time period is called as a frequency. So omega is equal to 2 pi f. At the same time, velocity of the wave can be written as f lambda. This derivation we will derive in next class. V is equal to frequency into wavelength. From these two equations, omega by v can be written as 2 pi f into by lambda. Omega by v is equal to 2 pi f by f lambda. F cancel, we are getting 2 pi by lambda. It means omega by v is equal to 2 pi by lambda. This 2 pi by lambda is taken as a wave number. So it is indicated with k. Here k is equal to 2 pi by lambda. It is indicate the wave number. Substitute this omega by v value in above equation. What we get? Y is equal to a sin omega t minus kx. This is the displacement relation in progressive wave. It is the displacement of the particle of the medium in the production of progressive wave. This equation we can write in different manners. Okay, here we are also taking as a cos function also we take, means or it can be written as y is equal to a cos omega t minus kx. When this equation we take, here we are considering the wave or means the particle moving horizontal along positive y-axis direction. Suppose the particle is moving on the y-axis from positive y-axis direction to horizon side. At the time, the displacement of the particle we are taking as a cos omega t minus kx. Similarly, if the particle is moving horizontal along negative y-axis, it is displacing. At the time, here we take that a sin omega t plus kx. If the particle is moving upwards from negative y-axis to along negative y-axis to horizon, we take that a cos omega t plus kx. In this manner, the displacement of the particle changing depending upon the moving direction from horizon. It is either it's moving in positive y-axis or negative y-axis or towards the horizon along the negative y-axis or towards the horizon along the positive y-axis. Depending upon this situation, the equation will be changes. Okay, at the same way, this equation we can be written as in different manner. So this is, if you take that equation number 2, here we are taking y is equal to a sin omega t minus kx. From equation 2, y is equal to, if you take the common omega, t minus k by omega into x. You know very well omega by v is equal to k. From this, k by omega is can be written as 1 by v. So y is equal to a sin omega of t minus x by v. This is the another formation. This is the equation 1, means first formation. This is the second formation. At the same way, if you take the common k from equation 2, a sin k of common, if you take the common k, omega by k into t minus x, means y is equal to a sin k of omega by k, means what you can write? Omega by k means what you can write? V. Omega by k is equal to v, k by omega is equal to 1 by v, or omega by v is equal to k. So omega by means vt minus x. This is the another formation for displacement of the particle in a progressive waves. Okay. In the same manner, from this equation we can written as y is equal to a sin. If you take the common 2 pi f, omega means 2 pi f. Okay, 2 pi f into t minus 2 pi by lambda into x, means y is equal to a sin of, if you take the common 2 pi, what you can write? Ft minus x by lambda. This is the another formation of displacement of the particle in a progressive wave. Okay, this is the expression for the displacement relation in a progressive wave. In next class, we discuss about the amplitude, velocity of the particle in a wave, and velocity of the wave we will discuss. Okay, thank you.